Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am Casey Willis. Today I just wanted to share with you kind of my faith journey. I realized that I have not shared that yet. Come along with us as we go on a walk and to a garage sale.
We're on our little walk. The yard sale isn't far. The other two are up here. I will just go ahead and start sharing. I grew up in a Christian home. My parents were very loving and wonderful parents. Taught me lots of good things, were in modesty and making God the center of everything and wanting to have a good Christian husband. Before my dad went to work, it was one of the really cool things that my husband and I really want to continue. Hold on a second while I tell the children to stop. When I was in the 5th grade, I decided to give my life to the Lord. So my mom and I were in the car, and I told my mom, and she pulled over in the gas station. Open, prayed with me, and it was just a really neat experience. And then started my journey. I was baptized summer after my 6th grade year on a trip to Israel to explore the Holy Land and all the places that Jesus, when my dad had taken my brother and my sisters to Europe. And I said, I don't want to go to Europe, I want to go to Israel. And then I said, I also want Mom to go to. That was really cool. I was baptized in the Jordan River, really close to my parents, and didn't really choose to rebellious or anything like that. Then went to college, met my husband there, and we went to a Bible college. Continue to just grow. We were in China, Bible studies with these Chinese people, and they would just read the Bible what it's worth, not reading anything into it, taking anything out of it. And my husband would into the wee hours of the night just reading the Bible with these ladies. They would just take it in and they just didn't want to stop. We were working with
in one night.
Yeah, they would read whole books of the Bible. I wasn't able to be a part of because the children. It was just really awesome. And we were working with another group of people, and they just didn't see it for the Bible for what it was. They were reading things into it and taking things out. And we left them and started our own church. Through that, and just through really seeking the Lord, reading the scriptures, the Bible, what it's worth. We just read the Bible, every word, and obey it. So that started our journey to obedience. I was reading Corinthians. What if I'm really supposed to be covering my head? What if it's not just hair that you're covering? So I talked with my husband, and he said, yeah, you need to read it and pray and ask God for direction, because it says here, judge for yourself. I did, and I prayed, decided that God wanted me to start covering my head, and that continued us on. We had to leave China. We knew when we got back that we wanted to find a church that really just followed the Bible and just was what we need. We heard about some Mennonite churches through another friend of ours. So thought, well, that's probably gonna be our best place to try. And we tried a few in my hometown and never found any. And we had been listening to and watching of what we call the Kingdom Fellowship weekend online, and we're like, we have to go to that. So we travel to there. We're introduced to a lot of like awesome people. They asked my husband to speak and share about his journey. And before all of this, we just kind of I thought I was dressing modestly, but I realized through the things that happened that I really was not. Started to stop wearing pants and wear modest dresses, like covering everything. It's kind of hot, but you get used to it. I wear a t-shirt or something like that. And it is really hard to find completely modest clothing. You just got to be willing to take the time to look and go to thrift store. That's really where you're gonna get them. If you can do some kind of video on that. True modest clothing would be. We found a church here where we live in Pennsylvania, and later, this is kind of interesting, we just think it was a God thing. We found out that there was a church not far from where I lived. We found out that there was a church that we could have joined, and I just think that the Lord did not want us there. For whatever reason it was, He knew that we would make more fruit, be more productive, and raise our family better where we're at right now. Where we are at now, our children are really just have made so many friends, and things are just going really well for us. I just feel like this is where God wants us to be. This is where God wants us to be. And we just got back from the walk, so I'm just gonna walk around here and just share a little bit more. And let you see what the children are doing now since we got back from our walk. But somebody asked me the question, why we left China, why we're not going back. So we left China because, simply put, police had some information on my husband, and it was new, it was inevitable that they were gonna find. Everybody told us, you gotta get out. It's inevitable, they will find you. Somehow or another. They had a lot of information, and we're really close to figuring out where we lived. It was only a matter of time that somebody told them. I don't know how they got the information, but just kind of why we left China. We left China to avoid him getting caught, because they're charging people with espionage, and he wouldn't be able to get back in. And we didn't really want that to happen. Here I found my son. What are you doing taking apart? This little man loves to take things apart, don't you?
Yeah.
They were charging people with espionage, and we just didn't want that to happen because we thought that we were going to be able to get back in. So we are going to end the video here. Hope this blessed you today. We hope to share more faith-based videos with you and singing, and we will let the children say goodbye.
Goodbye. Please like and subscribe.
Carlina.